learn the lesson of the seasons. Learn the lesson of the seasons. Key phrase to start with: life and business is like the changing seasons. Frank Sinatra sings, life is like the seasons. And now here's the second phrase: you cannot change the seasons. They are set. Winter follows fall. Spring follows winter. Summer, harvest. The seasons are set. You cannot change those. But here's what you can do. You can change yourself. You cannot change the circumstances, but you can change yourself. You cannot change the wind that blows, but you can set a better sail. You cannot change what happens, but you can change what you do about it. Whereas before you used to be bewildered by the changes, now you have more confidence. So we cannot change what's going on out there. It's like the wind that blows. But we can change ourselves by setting sail, working on our philosophy, working on our attitude, working on our disciplines. So you can't change the seasons, but you can change yourself. Learn to take advantage of the spring. Spring is called opportunity. But here's what's exciting about spring: it follows the winter. And pray tell, how often does spring follow winter? And the good word is every time. For the last 6,000 years that we know of, called recorded history, spring has always followed winter. Yes, the night comes, but day follows night. Yes, difficulty comes, but opportunity follows difficulty. Expansion follows recession. Joy has a good chance of following sadness. It's the rhythm of life. It's 6,000 years of written history that proves that the winter doesn't last forever. The night does not last forever. The difficult time does not last forever, whether it's a political winter or a social winter or an economic winter. Spring always comes. Fine, you're going to look good in the harvest. You must take advantage of it. This could be the spring of a lifetime for you. But here's what you must do. Take advantage of it. Don't let this opportunity slip through your fingers. Springtime now is not very long. In space language, we call it the window of opportunity. When they get ready to shoot the rockets off into space, there's a certain period of time where it's time to go. If they don't go when it's time to go, they have to wait for another cycle of time to pass before it's time to go again. Spring doesn't last all summer. Spring doesn't last all year. It's usually a brief period of time. So make this note: learn to recognize the spring, and then learn to recognize the urgency of taking advantage of the spring. You meet someone on the street and have a chance to talk. It's called springtime. The window's open. How long is it going to stay open? Maybe not very long. To hand someone a brochure, to speak someone and give an invitation. The window opens, but it soon closes. So here's what you must learn to do. Take advantage of the brief time called spring. Also, you must get busy on all of your springs. There's just a handful of springs that's been given to each of us. I just lost my father a few weeks ago. He lived to be age 93. But it seemed as though his life still was short, even with 93 years. I wanted a few more years, but I guess if you had 200 years to live, you would want a couple of more. We always wish for those extra years, but 93 years for my father seemed like a very brief time. And life is fairly brief, short. We've just got a few springs. Sometimes people make the remark, I've got 20 more years. And here's the real truth about it. No, you've got 20 more springs. 20 more chances at a springtime. So here's what you must do. Take advantage of every one. Don't let the opportunity slip through your finger. The opportunity to speak to someone. The opportunity to conduct a meeting. I don't know how many more occasions I have to attend an extravaganza. I don't know how many more. Tokyo's coming up. Australia's coming up. We've had Caracas. We had Las Vegas. You know, a few more this year. Then next year. How many more years? We don't know. Here's what I'm anxious to do. Take advantage of every one. Every chance I have a chance to speak, I'm going to speak. How I feel about it, I'm going to do that to the very best of my ability. Because no telling how many more of these opportunities we have. Here's what I urge you to do. Take advantage of every one. Don't miss the chance. At the longest, life is brief. So take advantage of every meeting. Take advantage of every opportunity to talk to someone. Take advantage of every chance to express yourself. Take advantage of every opportunity to be with your family. Every opportunity to be with a friend. Learn to value life in all of its precious moments. We call these moments of opportunity. The moments don't last forever. My presentation is not going to last forever. This day is not going to last for the next 6 months. It's only going to last for a little while. But the little while that comes, put your heart into it. Lean into it. Like you're doing today, take notes. Lean forward. Get everything you can while the opportunity is here, because the window opens and then it closes. The meeting opens and then it's over. The day starts and then it concludes. So every time the sun comes up, take advantage of that day. Every time somebody presents themselves, take advantage of that opportunity. Every time you have a chance to do like I'm doing here today, to tell your story, do it and tell your story well. Put your heart and soul into it, because life is brief at the longest.